My name is Nataf Romain, and for the last 2 years, I've been on a journey. Jumping on planes and trains and going on road trips to tell our story. People from the U.S. Virgin Islands. I've been fortunate enough to meet many Virgin Islanders around the globe who are finding success in representing the territory to the fullest. No matter their industry or profession, there is a Virgin Islander somewhere making us proud. And we are on a mission to continue to share their stories, because the world needs to learn how nice we are, and we as a people need to continue to learn and embrace how nice we are. We are Virgin Islanders, and we are all ambassadors.
Oh yeah, Virgin Islands nice, so nice. Sure.
Welcome to another episode of U.S. Virgin Islands Ambassadors. I'm Nataf Romain. When you hear right about now, that could mean one of two things. Either Rock City's on the track or have written the track. Rock City blazed up the charts this summer with their hit Locked Away featuring Adam Levine, and now the fellas are set to release their debut album. We had the great opportunity to sit down and learn more about the dynamic writing duo who have written hits for everyone in the game, from Chris Brown down to Miley Cyrus. Here's Rock City's story.
You don't know, my name is T-Ron, one half of the group RCT, aka Rock City, from Virgin Islands, officially from housing up this height. You don't know.
Timothy, the other half of Rock City. Everybody they call me Timo. I have a bunch of names. Don't talk much, anything ill. You could just call me Timo. Once again, the other half of Rock City, from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. Grew up in housing, as well Harris Court projects.
Oh man, I think fans of music just start from
when we were
birth. Yeah. You know, our parents were big fans of music. You know, my father had a record player. He was playing Stevie Wonder, Innovations, and Steel Pulse, Odd Crisis, and Bob Marley Legend, and you know, just
some days he would be playing like roots reggae music, just conscious music.
Yeah.
And then some days he would be playing leaders of the new school, Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, LL Cool J, EPMD, Eric B. and Rakim.
I definitely remember that. You know, so just, you know, he always would be playing just hip hop and reggae music throughout the house. You know what I'm saying? And just we became fans from there and just were fascinated by that, just by the culture, and by people's voices and the things that people could do, you know. And from there we just were like, yo, that would be cool if we could do that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And just as, you know, as kids, when you're that young, you don't really realize why, you know, when you have these connections with certain things, and you identify with certain things, you know what I mean? And for us, we just identified with music, you know, something about music, it just spoke to us in a different way. And like I said, since we were that young, and our father would just be playing all these, what to us what was just cool music, good music to us in the house, we were just inspired and so in love with the music that, you know, it was only a matter of time before
we get into it ourselves.
Yeah.
USVI Ambassadors with Nataf Romain is sponsored by the United States Virgin Islands Department of Tourism. USVI Nice.
2 tickets to St. John, please.
What's going on here?
I pledge to make my customers feel appreciated. Cash or a local check, please?
Oh, sorry.
Be sure to check out the North Shore.
Denise took the pledge.
Because tourism, it's all of us.
Yo, you don't know this, your boy them RCT, aka
Rock City, and we are USVI Ambassadors, and we here kicking it with our boy Natafa Romain. One love.
Right about now.
The cruise industry is growing globally as more people are traveling based on value and destination. As the demand for cruise travel increases, the cruise lines are building bigger ships and the ports have the responsibility to make accommodations. That's why West Indian Company Limited is doing its part to prepare for our future. The West Indian Company Limited. Stability, prosperity, our future.
Closed captioning for USVI Ambassadors with Nataf Romaine is brought to you exclusively by First Bank. Together, we are one.
Today begins a special day, a day of firsts. Your first home, your first car, your first day as a partner. Achieve your firsts. We have the territory's largest ATM network with a commitment to serve you and your business. With 24/7 banking and online bill pay, you can bank anytime, anywhere. First Bank. Together, we are one.
We're talking about like 5 and 6 right now. 5, 6, 7, 8, them kind of age, and then going in from there, like I think 2 equip was like a 10, 11 or 9 and 10 type of thing. And then, you know, and then we start going as a 2 equip thing, and then, you know, my father just trying to figure out, cause we wanted to rap. So my father's like, how do I market my son them in the Virgin Islands trying to make rap music? You know what I mean? There was no local outlets for rap and hip hop and R&B of no sort. The only person that was popular in the Virgin Islands singing anything outside of calypso music and soca music was Lorna Freeman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So for me and Timothy, what we were trying to do was basically unheard of for the time. There wasn't no place for us, you know what I mean? And my father had a cool idea to like, look, I don't have a tour to schools, cause the Virgin Islands so small, they don't really have a touring circuit. It's like, you perform St. Grace, perform St. Knight, perform St. Thomas, and you're done. And my father was like, no, I'm gonna perform at every single school, and these kids are gonna grow up and they're gonna be like, that's why they're gonna be like, I grew up on them, and then they're gonna become my fans. So he was a
real talk, like our father was, and I don't even want to say was, like is. You know what I mean? Like he is like a real visionary genius, whatever you want to label it as, because, you know, we were too young to even understand what any of that mean. We were just having fun. In the beginning, it was just fun for us, you know, because like I said, we were so in love with the music and watching all the music videos, and so it was fun. But, you know, my father had the vision that, nah, like if you gonna do it, and I know how to do it, we're gonna go to these schools, perform in front of these kids that is y'all's age, and what the music y'all making speaks to them. Cause at that age, the music that we were making then spoke to that age bracket. So my father took us around to all these schools, and them same kids, they grow with us. So like our core fan base is those kids, as well as, you know, like the younger generation, today's generation are coming up now, because, you know, they feel like, so like I grew up listening to Rock City, you know what I mean? And by the time we were like really solidified, like this is who we is, to equip Rock City. Our music had done transition from talking about what we were doing as kids to being adults, and talking about the struggles that we faced growing up, and what we stand for and what we believe in.
Well, you know, we didn't have a DJ, and we were performing at Insomnia one night. And, you know, my father basically gave Benny our music, you know.
Benny, for those who don't know, he was a house DJ for Insomnia Club. So
when we start performing, Benny starts scratching and mixing, and you know, my father looking like, wait, what is my? But then it just runs so smooth, and
he would like mixing a whole other beat in the middle of the song, and we were so good at improv that we just went along with it.
With the flow. And coming out of that, after that performance, my father just kind of went to him and said, yo, I feel like using this singing to my son, them, you know, use what he need. And from there we connect, man, and we just been rocking ever since. It was basically Jam Man, and then it was Benny D and Two Equip, and it was
Starlion Family,
and then Voss was Maurice, and he wasn't doing it on the level at home yet, but we had Baby Mama Drama, and that was tearing up every place. You know, that was the first song that we ever poured that DJs would play in the club. Yeah. You know, cause they would never play our music in the club, and when we do Baby Mama Drama, that just was bubbling, and that was awesome. And you know, Voss.
You wanna know what's so crazy? Asking us that question, looking back at it now, like I didn't even realize, like, we at one point it was Daddy Friday and Jamban, Benny D and Two Equip, and Starlion Family, and then, you know, all of us come up together like, you know, like pressure. We grew up with pressure from ghettos, we from housing.
Yeah, across the street.
Yeah, you know, like his mother is like our mother and vice versa. And, you know, and all them man from Star Lion family, you know, we get mad love for all them man. I watch all them man grind and you know, doing their man thing. And, you know, like it's crazy looking back at it now, like, wow.
USVI Ambassadors with Natafa Romain is sponsored by the United States Virgin Islands Department of Tourism, USVI Nice.
Hey guys, which way's Fort Christian?
That way. What's going on here?
We pledge to make our visitors feel welcome. Do you need some help?
Can you help us find Fort
Christian?
It's right over there. Let me show you.
Gregory took the pledge.
Because tourism, it's all of us.
Yo, you don't know this, your boy them City, aka
Rock City. And we are USVI Ambassadors. And we here kicking it with our boy Natafa Romain. One love.
Right about now.
The cruise industry is growing globally as more people are traveling based on value and destination. As the demand for cruise travel increases, the cruise lines are building bigger ships and the ports have the responsibility to make accommodations. That's why West Indian Company Limited is doing its part to prepare for our future. The West Indian Company Limited. Stability, prosperity, our future.
Closed captioning for USVI Ambassadors with Natafa Romain is brought to you exclusively by First Bank. Together, we are one.
Today begins a special day, a day of firsts. Your first home, your first car, your first day as a partner. Achieve your firsts. We have the territory's largest ATM network with a commitment to serve you and your business. With 24/7 banking and online bill pay, you can bank anytime, anywhere. First Bank. Together, we are one.
Personally, I think for us it was like definitely after Baby Mama drama, you know, cause you know we were big and like, you know, like I watch girls like really scream for we and ask for autograph and cry and thing and like little elementary girls, but still they were weird, and we make half Baby Mama drama we make $350. That's how much money we make our Baby Mama drama. We make $350. And after we graduated out of high school, we graduated out of Charlotte and Mali, we were basically like, yo, I don't think we could get no bigger home. I think we gotta take it to the States and conquer that, like, you know, and just being young and dumb and arrogant and like, oh yeah, like we don't have FBI turn up, we gonna move Babylon and kill it. And nothing at all goes so. That's when we really hit the real work and the real struggle and the real hard things, because in St. Thomas we had our mother and our father, and a bad day go to your mother and she tell you it was Tyron and Timothy, you know what I mean, and really trying to figure it out.
Even still with back home, like when we pulled Baby Mama drama, as big as it was, you know, everybody had liked it, but outside of Baby Mama drama, we still had those kids that grow with us, that still were fans of us and our music and everything. But anybody outside of that bubble never really supported our music. And I don't think it was because they didn't like us. It's just our music just wasn't for them. And I think, you know, we get to a point where, again, as you get older, you start maturing and you start really seeing what's going on around you and what really happening in your life and other people's life and your surroundings. Then we start writing songs about those things. And then that's when our music really start connecting with everybody.
I think when we do, when we remix Rick Ross, Hustling, Get to Youth Them Struggling, I think that was the first time anybody ever heard us cuss.
Yeah.
And that was when we changed our name to Rock City from Too Quick. You know?
Yeah. And that was the first time where our music spoke for everybody.
Yeah, and everybody was like, the man.
Yeah.
Yes, the man. I like what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Cause you know, me and my brother, anybody from home, no, we no gunman or no bad man or no gangster man. Like, We grew up with our mother and our father. Yes, we live in housing. I see everything you could possibly see that the child shouldn't see, basically. But we didn't intake or been a part of it. We weren't in trouble with the police, or again, we didn't have them problems.
And I'm glad that you said that. What cool about that is like we ain't ashamed of that. Like we proud. You know what I mean? Like I feel like today you have so much kids that just want to be cool or fit in. You know what I mean? Like I cool with not being a bad man.
USVI Ambassadors with Natafa Romain is sponsored by the United States Virgin Islands Department of Tourism, USVI Nice.
Two tickets to St. John, please.
What's going on here?
I pledge to make my customers feel appreciated. Cash or a local check, please?
Oh, sorry.
Be sure to check out the North Shore.
Denise took the pledge.
Because tourism, it's all of us.
Yo, this is Pressure Bus Pipe, and right now you're watching USVI Ambassadors. Keep it locked. One love.
The cruise industry is growing globally as more people are traveling based on value and destination. As the demand for cruise travel increases, the cruise lines are building bigger ships and the ports have the responsibility to make accommodations. That's why West Indian Company Limited is doing its part to prepare for our future. The West Indian Company Limited. Stability, prosperity, our future.
Closed captioning for USVI Ambassadors with Natafa Romain is brought to you exclusively by First Bank. Together, we are one.
Today begins a special day, a day of firsts. Your first home, your first car, your first day as a partner. Achieve your firsts. We have the territory's largest ATM network with a commitment to serve you and your business. With 24/7 banking and online bill pay, you can bank anytime, anywhere. First Bank. Together, we are one.
Moving in the States, my cousin Oshana, she set up so we could have stayed by who our boyfriend at the time, Jason. We could have stayed at his house, but Jason had like 5 roommates, so we didn't have a place to sleep. We had to sleep in the dining room and a comforter. So it was just the comforter fold up, and me and Timothy had to share that check. But we stayed there for like 10 months, man, and nothing really was bubbling with the music, and we just were like, man, Miami for we. So we were like, yo, we could move to New York. All the record labels in New York, we could just go to New York.
And at the time, it was Atlanta was popping, like Lil Jon and just the whole Atlanta, Ludacris, like
everybody,
Atlanta, T.I., you know what I mean, Jeezy, Atlanta was popping at this time. So we just feel like, okay, all the labels is in New York and Atlanta musically popping right now. So we think either New York or Atlanta is the best place for us to be.
And this partner who we promote from Gordon, his name is Corella. He live in Atlanta. He call us and he offer us $350 to open for Jam Band, a hotel room for the night, and a round trip ticket to fly us back to Miami. So we were like, man, that's a sign. I guess Atlanta is where we're supposed to go. We went to Atlanta, get our $350 and ain't leave, listen, and we were staying there. But when we come, like I said, we had one night in a hotel, and then from there we had no place to live. So, like I said, we sleep on the market train for a little bit, and we used to live in the studio.
Like a recording studio.
Yeah, so we used to live there. So it would be a couch with my head this way, Timothy head that way, and we would sleep there, and then we had to take showers in the bathroom in the sink. You had no shower in the studio. So one of them go in the bathroom, one at a time go in the sink. You're dumb, you sail a bath or whatever you call it.
What crazy at the time, it was super embarrassing, but now, fortunately, and by the grace of God, we were able to move past that and put ourselves in a better living situation now. But we could talk about it and we could joke and laugh about it now. But
at that time, it was like, you're miserable and you're mad and you feel like.
I remember like not even wanting to tell our mother Like that's how we were living.
Cause
my mother would have been like, yo, no, I sending for her to come back home.
And, and we were like, nah, this is what we want.
And even if that was the case, like we know, like we come from a poor family, so like my mother would have take her rent. She probably would have take their rent money
and bring us home.
Yeah, and we were like, we can't do that to our mother. Like,
but guess what? We had support though. Like people in Atlanta who had rock with me, like Organized Noise. I don't know if people know who Organized Noise is, but they produce Outkast and Goody Mob and Waterfalls for Tears. They've been a part of the music business doing big things. And when we meet Pana, Rico Wade, Ray Murray, when we meet them man, Rico Wade, we were like, me, Tildy and Benny, I can never forget. We went to Rico Wade and we were like, yo, Rico. He was helping us out. We were recording at the studio. We were supposed to sign with him. And we were like, look, man, things brown right now, boy. So we gotta move back home. We're gonna get jobs and we're gonna save our money and then we're gonna come back so we could be more set. And he was like, if y'all move back to the Virgin Islands, y'all ain't gonna make it. And the music business needs y'all. So we were like, what? He's like, how much is y'all rent? And we were like, how much y'all bills? And we tell him. And this man pay our bills for like 6 months or something. Yeah. And we were just in.
To be honest, it was probably about a year, man.
Probably about a year. Okay,
probably about a year.
This man pay our bills, and we were just coming to the studio and walking. And
he had believed in us that much.
He had believed in us that much, you know what I mean? And that's somebody that we always respect and always like. No matter what going on, we'll always. If he ever needed Rock City, that he's like, whatever you need, my boy, is our love with him and that whole situation. But we end up staying there, and I know one thing, we were working with these producers, the story is like skipping certain parts, but still, we were working with these producers, and we make a whole album, man. This is right when we changed our name to Rock City. Cause these man didn't want us to change our name to Rock City. They were like, yo, when I hear Rock City, I think of like dope boys and gangsters. Y'all want that? And we were like, yeah, but St. Thomas is Rock City. We ain't trying to be gangster. I ain't trying to be St. Thomas. They were like, yeah, but in the States, we don't know that. We gonna tell them, So we fight, and I guess something happened because they were taking care of us when we were walking, we were basically making music, and we ended up having to move back to rock. And then, we just were down to our last, and that's when we changed our name and we're like, forget everybody, just get rebellious, and that's when Get Used to Struggling and records to that effect start coming, because we were just in a place of like, son, forget what I saying, man, we're gonna do what we want. Nobody gonna stop we, and we end up working at an ice cream shop, we end up working at Cold Stone when we rock. And that was like just a downtime too, you know what I mean? Like, my daughter was born, and I didn't really have no money to really do nothing for her like that, like as a father, you know what I'm saying? So like, that was just a low place, honestly, that whole time. But we saved money and moved back to Atlanta, man, and end up hooking up with who's our manager now, Ray Daniels, you know what I mean? And Ray Daniels just take us around to the city and introduce us to all the tastemakers and people, put us in front of the people who was like, this person gonna write you a check, that person gonna clap and tell you good, that person will give you this, you know what I mean? So he just give us that vibe, and just things start turning around. We end up, anybody who support, we write a tune for a car named The Rain, and his second album, but we write that song when we were in Congress. Right when Marilyn will come in, right around when Marilyn will come in and all the lights were off and you couldn't do nothing. All me and Timothy could do is really stay home and write songs. So we were writing tune, and we were like, what's got me insane? Oh, I can't, you know what I mean? We come up with that in 7th grade, and so Benny was with Akon at the time, and when Benny played a tune for Akon say like it, see him use it. Akon paid we $5,000. At the time, $5,000 is the most money me and Timothy ever get at once. Wait, so you trying to tell me we got a bunch of tune here, so people getting $5,000 to sing other people's songs? You crazy? That's what we should have been doing this, man. That's how we had feel. And Pana pay we the money, and we get it on the album, and then it just opened the whole songwriting door, you know what I mean? But like I say, we were up in Atlanta working regular jobs. Timothy was working Echoes and Publix, and I was working Party City. I quit my Party City job. Our manager, we had a studio, and I went in that studio like every night. We write like 400 songs in a studio, and we only sell one.
Rock City's debut album, What Dreams Are Made Of, will be released on October 9th. Make sure you show your support, and that will do it for this episode of US Virgin Islands Ambassadors. I'm Natasha Romaine. We'll see you next time.